Hey guys, it's Candace. Welcome back. Okay, I know I got into my scrappy stuff and totally forgot about doing our little, make sure I'm in frame, yeah, our little Christmas journal that we were doing with our templates and stuff. Okay, so we're doing the front one, which is the little side pocket thing. So I went with this design, this page from the journal, which actually is, this is the large version of it. I already chopped it up. And then, but we're going to do something a little different on this one because of the star, I need it to show on here. So let me glue this on here first. Hopefully I didn't have my glue out too long. Okay, let me put some glue on here and we'll glue this one on first. Oh, welcome back. Hope y'all having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. Let me just make sure that my glue's not stuck because I did leave it out for a bit and it is almost empty. I have got to refill it. Ooh, yeah, it is. It's warm. It got up to 70 and it's going to be 70 again tomorrow. Doesn't Mother Nature know it's November? Hello? Alright, let's glue this one on here. Alright. And then gently smush it down. Now, whoa. Usually, my little pages are popping out. Usually we would have just take this and glue it behind there. But since I want my star to show on here, I'm pulling it up as far as I can go. And so I can kind of see the star. So it's a little lined up, but just underneath that flap a hair. Because that's all we have room to work with is a hair. But we're going to be okay because, you know, we're tucking in. We're not going to be bumping into something. So I'm going to mark it here and here. So we're going to cut off, I don't know, looks like 3/4 of an inch about. So we can have our little star showing. So let's cut this. Let me get my little pencil mark off there. Let me ink the top. And then, fingers crossed, hope for the best, that it's going to work. Oops. Well, I'm just gluing all over I got my camera in the wrong place, and so I don't have as much workspace as usual. Or I should say my phone in the wrong place. Alright, let's get our glue on here and then put it on our paper and hope that we can line this up right. Alright, so I'm going to kind of gently put it on a little bit. Flip this over, line my ridges up, my little spinal thing. And it looks like it needs to go down a little, which I might have mushed it too far. But that looks like we're going to be okay right there. So now we're going to mush it, and then we're going to glue our pages together. Now see, like this is just, if I can get in there, it is a hair. Oh, I'm going to end up cutting that paper back there. I know it. Shh, don't say that, Candace. right, gotta stop. Okay, let's just ink that up. Ink our sides. And I need some glue there now that I lifted I lifted it up. Okay. So, let's get some glue on the insides of our spine, because remember, we're reinforcing it in there, so our 2 pages kind of becomes one, since it's, you know, thinner paper for the Dollar Tree planner. And then we're going to glue the side and the bottom, and then we're going to walk it over and say hey, and line them up. I know, I twirl around a lot. We're going to line our bottoms and sides and make sure our spiral holes are lined up as best as we can. And then, oh, I wasn't using that. I was using this just because, in case everybody doesn't have that other thing, a lot of people have this kind of bone folder. Little girl snoring so loud back there. Oh, goodness. All right, so there, we got our front pocket done. And I'm just going to ink right here. I know we'll have to come back and do the insides later. All right, so there. So see, now we still, oh, crud. I didn't ink in here before I did it. Oh. All right, well, that's okay now. But with that design, you know, usually when you do this, you have a little bit more behind here. But since I needed to have my star there, and we're going to back this with paper, it's going to prevent this from being floppy. So now we're on page 2. And so page 2 says it's going to be blank for writing. And then page 3, we're going to have a base backer page, which I went with this blue, which is Janeybjournal, shoot, 2 or 3, I'm not sure. I had it wrote down, and now let's see, Mystery 2. So the blue is Mystery 2, and the snowflakes are Christmas Mystery 2. So this is regular Mystery 2, and then the other one is her Christmas Mystery 2. And then I'll show you the dilemma I had, because there weren't any smaller ephemera pieces in here that went this way for my flip. So, but I have a solution. Oops, I hope I just didn't bump y'all. Let me look. No, we're okay. We're a little cockeyed, but ouch, we're okay. Let me cockeye my shelf so we can do. Okay, so this is going to be my blank. Ooh, I got scraps. This is going to be my blank writing space, and I already cut them 4.5, but now I've got to go, and we're going to have to trim a little bit more off of there. So let me just measure that. And I cut on the wrong side of my pencil mark, so let me just erase those pencil marks off. All right, and then we'll ink around this real quick. Yeah, I printed this on 24-pound paper, so it's a little bit flimsier than the other one, but you know, I was trying not to have so much bulk in there. Okay. Well, I'll probably be gluing out of frame, but we're just gluing. Let me just go a little better on the side since I didn't do so well. And then we're gonna put this on our page. All right. Alright, and then after that dries, we might have to go in there. I don't know, I might have to do something. We'll see how it is when it dries. Because that was my problem. I should have reinforced that side a little better before I put that in. So, I don't know, I might have to print another piece of this paper and recut it and try to wiggle it in there. I don't know. We'll see how this firms up. Alright, if I'd have printed it on 32-pound paper, I wouldn't have that problem, but no. I didn't. And then my thing's going to be flipping on top, so I want my design to be more on the bottom. So, this I need to trim just a hair still. Yes, I was watching that movie Raw Steel with Hugh Jackman and whoever the little boy is about their little big old robot that they do their fighting with. It's a cute little movie. And then my daughter's been texting me pictures all day. She decided she wanted to make Christmas wreaths. So she's pulled out all kinds of stuff to make Christmas wreaths. Yeah, she's getting ready to turn 40 and now she's decided she's going to be crafty. But her stuff is cute. So she made her little scarecrow one for Thanksgiving to put on her door. And then she made a 4th of July one. And then now she just sent a picture of a candy cane one that she did. But, yeah. They're kind of cute. I don't want to say kind of. They are cute. Like the first scarecrow she sent me. She's like, what you think? I'm like, well... need to move this leaf here and move this group over there because it's, you know, it's too heavy on one side. So she redid it and came out good. I said, stand back, prop it up, stand back and look at it. But yeah. She definitely did not like to craft much as a child. I don't know what the deal was because I always crafted, but she wasn't that much. Now, my son has always loved to craft and draw and stuff. I mean, like I said, him and I are definitely more alike than, anyone might want to admit. Good and bad. Alright, so that's that one. So, now my problem is I can't go more than 4.5 inches. And so the only thing I had in this, because, you know, this is a smaller kit of Janie's, so the only thing I had is to use this postcard. Well, the postcards are more than 4.5, and that's the maximum I can do. But I can trim this down on either side and get a flip from here. So I'm going to use this one because I have the most space on the side to trim. So I'll just go to the very edge of that tree and then we'll put it on here and see what it looks like if we're going to be okay with our space, which, see, I'm going to have to trim all the way to the J on the Joelle, but that is 4.5. So let me go just a hair in, like at 4 3/8, and we're just going to have to lose a little bit of the plaid, but I need it to fit inside of here, so you know it's a flippy. So that's what we're going to have to do for this one, and then we'll put a tab or something on here so you can flip up. But yep, sometimes depending on the paper and the kit that you have, you just kind of have to make a little bit of adjustments. So this is my adjustment that I had to do. And I think I'm going to put it on, let's see, I've got some of this paper that's got a little bit of blueies in there. So I think that would be pretty, and it's on 65-pound paper. So let's just cut around here, and we'll use that for our backing paper, and then we'll add our hinge to it, and that will be our little flip up. And I might have to trim this again, or better, after I glue this on here. So let's just stick it on. Oh, this daylight savings ends, you know, it gets dark at 4:30. I mean, near pitch black. It's crazy. Let me see, I want that, yeah, because I got a little bit of white on the top of there. So even though I printed it borderless, I still got a hair. But these would be really cute if you want to do it for like your annual Christmas thing. You could just take some digital photos, trim them down, and put them in here of, you know, whatever's going on. If people are having a Christmas this year. I know it's time to get over all this stuff and have life again. So, but we don't go anywhere. Like I said, that virus stuff didn't affect us because we just hang out here with ourselves. All right. So now we're going to ink around it. Our very front neighbor on the front of our road, the one who has 7 kids, who's pregnant with number 8. That's the church we go to. That's how we found that church, is those people had invited us. And she's due in like 4 more days. Whew, man. I know she can think that baby can't come any soon, because she's, you know, a petite lady, and oh, man, she's definitely pregnant. All right, now I got to figure out what kind of hinge I want to use, and I should have found my hinge before I started this so I wouldn't be wasting time. Let's see what we have. Oh, I got some scrap plaid in the very back. I think that would be cute. So we have some of this, which kind of goes with that. So let's just, and I think, yup, or is it this way is a yup? Oh, we're going to go that way. So, let's just take about, I'll take 1 1/4 first, and then we'll see what it is when we're done, if it's going to be too much or not enough after we fold it. Because if you take too big of a hinge, then you kind of infringe upon your writing space. But if you don't take enough, then it's not sturdy enough. It's a little wonky. So, and then we're going to glue our top down. Like I said, as I struggle, you know me and these hinges. Oh, it likes to make a fool out of me. All right. Let me just do there so not so much white shows. And then we'll glue it down. And that little plaid will be cute with all that blue and stuff. All right. And then we'll just stick it on top. Make sure it's on the very edge there. Oops, well, I'm not exactly... Oh, straight when we fold it. Okay. So, where's my little acrylic flame so I can my flame. I need my flame so I can smoosh it down. Alright, so we've got it smooshed with our little ephemera flip out. So, even though we didn't follow exactly the size of the ephemera card flip out, we had to go with the, some ephemera that was in the kit, but we still did our top flip out. So we're still following the plan, but we had to, adjust our plan, our sizes, because of what we had to work with in the kit. So, this is just a little base template to follow. And then, if you have to make adjustments, well, then you just make adjustments. Okay, so, and then this was the tree that we had did the other day, and I realized that why I didn't have the little tuck in is because I didn't follow my own instructions where it says fold in page 5 3/4 of an inch. So, but I just backed this on here, and so I'm going to make a pocket out of that. And then I used this leftover scrap, which blends with this. I thought this would be pretty for the side pocket. And then this is 2 different pages. This is one that has this, and then another tree on the other side like we did on that little flip up thing. And then this is another one that I just trimmed down, and then I went in with my dark brown jelly pen and with my ruler and drew the lines, enhanced them, and kind of put like a double line, and then went and drew like little marks in there just so it looked like it had a little stitching or something, a little embroidery, so it wasn't just so plain. So that's, oops, I guess I need to put a little thumb hole in here too. Hold on, I did not do that. Let's find our center and then punch our hole a little bit. Hold on, I gotta go back here for my punch. Okay, just a little thumb punch here. Alright, so I got my thumb punch. Now I gotta ink around there. Alright, so now we're gonna glue our page 4 and page 5 down. So these are the 2 pockets that we have. And then, like I said, this pocket here is a little different than what the size says on here, because the paper I had used, kind of before, I needed a 3-inch in here and a 2.5 here. Well, based on my paper, I kind of had to adjust it because, oops, this ended up being, as my glue dries, I needed almost 2 3/4 on here, so I had to make up the difference on the other side of the thing. But just as long as you have some, a good 1/2 inch or a little more underneath the tuck so it doesn't show, then you're good. Okay, so let's, oops, that was the right way. Let's get it on the right way the first time. Says Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on. Okay, so we have that, and then we're gonna glue this, because like I said, based on here, this was supposed to be 3 inches, a little further in here, but since I needed a bigger one of this ended up to be 2.5, and then this one, like I said, as long as you have a little under tuck, I guess, because this is your overlap, that would be your under tuck. Not sure the technical word for that one, but you just want to have a little bit so you don't get that page flopping like we did on the first one. Alright, and then we're going to glue this pocket on. And I just want to make sure that we're lined up with the other one. Oops. And I'm too close to my my rings. So I had to scooch it over a little bit. All right. And then we'll gently squish it down. And so that's our little page 4 with our pockets. And then we're going to do the same thing over here on page 5. We're going to put the small one, our backer, down first. Our page backer, I guess. Back page. Whoops, whoops. All right, and then let's get this on here. I know I didn't ink around the other page, but I'll go back and ink. And this one I'm putting top to bottom, just because I was trying to get more of the design to show on here, so it would tie into this one more. So that's the only reason why there's not any planner showing around there. And then we'll put this one on here, and that's our side tuck pocket. And I might have to go back with my ruler and draw on here too. So shoot, would I have 5 minutes? All right, let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Oop, I guess I got to go this way, or my ruler's going to fall off the... You know, I just want them to kind of match, and then it looks like you piece the pages together, not just like that, you know, plain. So we just do that. Give them a minute to dry, because you know it's gel. And then just come back and we will trace this one here just to give it a little definition. And trace that one here to have that stand out too. And then I guess I need to go ahead and do this edge too. All right. And then I'll probably come in and, well, we'll do this right now. And we'll put our little hashes going the opposite direction on this page than that one. So they kind of tie into each other, but go in different directions. So see, that's all it is just taking your little gel pen or marker and drawing around the thing. Okay, and then we're going to glue these 3 sides down. And we'll have a few more pages knock it off our list. Woo! Right, there we go. And then we'll put this down. Oops, got to make sure that I'm not so close on the... I'm telling you, this one's a little wonky, it feels like to me, as far as the pages. I mean, I cut them straight, but it's just me, you know, giving it that close eye. All right, so we did this pocket today. We did this blank writing and that blank writing, or you can, you know, decorate it more, but we did our little flip up. So we did page 1, page 2, page 3. We put our pockets on page 4 and glued down page 5. So then on our next video, we'll pick up on 6 and 7. We did this, we've got to do 8. And then that's our center ones that we had did before, because I knew I wanted that paper to go with it. and then just gives us some other ones. So we will go in there. I will get all my blank pages cut that I know that I want to go on the pages, and then we'll see what other papers we have left and work them into there. All right, well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it inspired you to, work in a little planner and turn it into a small little Christmas journal. And like I said, they're great little gifts for friends and family. And like I said, you can even use it yourself to do for a Christmas journal for, for your own family, and just put some little digital pictures and stuff in here, and you keep it for a small little keepsake, because it's not going to take up that much room. I mean, it is going to double in size by the time we're done, but it's a cute little thing to do an annual little Christmas journal in. All right, guys, I will see y'all on the next video. And thanks for your love, support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. And lots of kisses, lots of love. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day and a blessed day. Bye, guys.